Oh, Johnny, I can't take this rumbling and grumbling no more. I need something to eat. But I'm sick and tired of blam cabbages and bloomin' pumpkins. Ain't you got anything else? If you could bring us back a chicken, just one will do. I'll be ever so happy. Hey everybody, it's Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to some more Dragon Quest Builders. Holy moly, yesterday we plowed through the last 3 hours of the final story of, I guess, what I want to call is Act 1. And now we are back here at the Isle of Awakening, the island which was gifted to us in the very, first hour of playing this game. I think it was episode 2 we got this. Build up your island. So it looks like we've reached, the sandbox aspect of the game? Now, I was looking around on Google just to see what, the world map looked like. And we went to Waterfalls, that was a huge aspect of the game. Absolutely huge. 12 hours of recording with some stuff in between. Just absolutely insane. That's kind of like your introduction to the game, is a 10-hour prologue, basically. Freaking nuts. And now we're here building up our island, it says, but as we've seen through the Builderpedia, we have not even scratched the surface of what we can collect and build. Now, which it has me really curious to know how the rest of the game is going to pan out. Because looking at a quick Google search, it seems like there's more islands and more lands, and I assume you would go there and they would give you new bits of story and teach you about building different things. And then I guess you take that knowledge and bring it back to your sandbox here, Isle of Awakening. With that said, I don't know how much of this island I want to build up, considering I've only unlocked 10% of the game. Wouldn't you want to kind of save the awesome building for when you have everything? And what does that mean? If we build a bunch of stuff here and then later on get more stuff, can I start a new map? Is there a way for me to start a new island? There's so many unanswered questions with this game, and I guess it's a long journey to find out the answers to those questions. But nonetheless, we're back in it. We're gonna see what's going on here with the return of coming back to the island. We have our whole crew of people following behind us. Amazing. I only wish we could have brought this character's sister. What was her name? Saffron. Lillian and Saffron. Other than that, we got everyone that we wanted to keep. Wait, why is she following? Oh. Yeah. And all those farmers that we had acquired along the way, they stayed behind. So I'm assuming as we build up our new base, we'll get new farmers again. I probably could have just teleported up there, couldn't I have? Yes. That's okay. It gave me some time to release my thoughts so far, and yeah. Now, what's interesting is in the top left corner, we see our appreciation hearts have gone back down. And I banked up 3,000, hoping that when we came here, we would get an immediate level. So it looks like we have to build up appreciation based off of location, which is interesting. So here we go. We're back at the Hermit. Ho ho ho, you're back, Johnny, and you brought some new friends with you. That's Kraken. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Hermit. We've come all the way from Farrowfield. Johnny said we could live here, so here we are. We're looking forward to helping him make this place into a proper paradise. It's smashing to have you here, young lady. Welcome to the Isle of Awakening. Well, Johnny, hadn't you better knock a few houses together for our new residents? Nah, mate. I came here too. Build stuff? Not get stuff built for me, yeah? We were all talking about on the boat, and now I'm totally stoked to get started. Two, right? We was cooped up on that ship for a blimmin' ages, and now we're here? We'll be darned if we're gonna make nothing. What are you telling me, that you're all builders? Well, that's bombshell. Long long have I dreamed of the day of bevy of builders would set foot on this island's soil. Speaking of which, this soil of yours is in a terrible state. We'll have to getting that sorted out. Any proper building can begin. That's a splendid suggestion, Wrigley. As soon as we have some lovely, healthy soil, we can start growing our crops. I know a banging place to do that. The Green Gardens. You just have to head northeast until you bump into the stone tablet. Let's go. Alright. The quickest way to get there is hop off this cliff. Then you could use your windbreakers to ride the breeze all the way down. I nearly forgot the most important thing, and the real reason you rocked up here to see me. You've brought me some mini metals, haven't you? And you've been wanting to trade them for treasure. Oh, speaking of which, there was a whole bunch of mini quests that I didn't do in Fields. Now I'm feeling the regret. But hopefully we can go back there at some point and get those done. Whenever you get a nice little collection going, just come find me and hit Y, and we can do a swap. Ho ho ho, the mini metals have tickled your fancy. It's good to know we share some common interests, you see. I'm a rather avid collector in the mini metals. I'll even swap them for treasures. Unless I'm mistaken, that's an unmistakable whiff in mini metals. Let's see now. Ho ho ho, you've got 4 mini metals there. I see, I'll take them if you don't mind. For hitting 1 metal, I'll give you 1 pair of geeky specs. Some glasses. For hitting 4 metals, I will give you a couple of bustling streets. Ooh. For reaching 4 metals, mark, I'll teach you the prayer lyres. As things stand, you've brought me a total of 4 mini metals. I'll take that 10 and give you a bow. A bow, sorry. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, I need a good hunting bow. An eccentric instrument that brings back the memories of the bygone age. Well, young builder, how does it feel to pocket your very first accessory? If you want to put it on, you can just use a dressing table to change your appearance. Ooh. If you know the recipe, you can go ahead and bang one together. If not, I seem to recall knocking about the Green Gardens somewhere. What was this thing that we got? Bustling streets. How do we use this? I guess it's music, or we're supposed to put it inside of like a music box? Because I can't seem to do anything with it. Alright. So we're gonna fly over there. The Green Gardens. What was my deploy button again? I think it was A? Here we go. Wow, they all do it. Oh my god, that's incredible. Woo! Little snake. Oh my goodness. Buddy just hangs off my legs. Alright. And we all drop. Look at that stack of people. Oh yeah. Snapshot mode. I have to. Oh, it's so good. Alright, what is this? Is this a stone tablet old Whitebeard told us about? Oh, indeed it is, Malroth, my boy. This tablet knocked together by the last builder who lived here. A mysterious and magical creation. It reacts to the innermost thoughts of the island's master. When an idea materializes in their mind, it will be etched into the stone itself. That means you, Johnny. You must consider the need of the island and its inhabitants and what you must build to fulfill those needs. Once you have decided your goals, it's time for the tablet to work its magic and set it in stone. Literally. Let's see. What do you need? Well, that pink squirmy thing said the soil was in a bad way. That seems like an important thing to fix. And I don't mean to grow crops or farm animals or anything so practical as that. What this island needs is nature. You want us to build nature? Images of country villages nestled between a lush forest and a sparkling stream swirl through Johnny's mind. Ooh. A village and a stream. Oh, this is where stuff starts getting creative. Here we go. Make a river, make a meadow, make a forest. Hot diggity damn. Wait. A builder's paradise will require a lot of wood. Work with Wrigley to build a forest that will satisfy your hunger for lumber. Make a meadow. An arid wasteland stretches out before you. If it was a big, beautiful meadow instead, what a wonderful sight it would be. Make a river. The ground in the tablet is cracked and dry. It would be better if it was wetter, so build a raging river. Ooh. I want to make a river, a meadow, and a forest. Oh, you want to make a river. Bah! You're nothing if not ambitious, my boy. When I said the island needed nature, I didn't actually expect you to make it. This is rather bigger undertaking than searing a scallywinkle, you know. Well, I've been up to a lot since I last saw you, Lulu. I can make a lot of things. I can make a freaking tree. I've never thought of creating landscape from scratch before, but now that you mention it, I think you and Lulu could really be onto something. And oh, better to green it up than us farmers. I ain't never been prouder to say I'm a Ferolian born and bred. Yeah, man. Hey, Johnny, while you're busy prettying this place up, how about you build us those new cribs your hermit mate promised us? Most excellent idea. What a better way to put all these items we bought with us to good use. Oh boy, that chest jam-packed with awesomeness. Oh, with the awesomest things Fallowfield has to offer. It's like useful as. Gosh, these new friends of yours are certainly raring to go. Did something happen on Fallowfield that I should know about? A couple things. Yes, you could say that. Well, whatever the reason, I think the passion for building might be rubbing off on me. Perhaps I'll join in building work myself. It's about time you did something, Lulu. I've been gone for months, and you just did nothing but eat freaking scallywags. Whatever those things are called. What are they called? What are they called? Do I even have any on me? Scallywinkles. I was almost right. Alright, Lulu. You want to build a river, don't you? Well, it just so happens that I know the perfect place. You see, while you and Malroth were off adventuring, I was exploring every day. I actually got to know the lay of the land here rather well. Alright, well that's good. Oh, well then, let our resident explorer Lulu guide you to the site of the river to be. As you head into the great unknown, do not fear. Should you lose your bearings, you can warp straight back to the tablet. I'll be up in the temple watching you hard at work. Come and find me when you're finished. Come along then. Let's go see this river running. Can you see those highlands over there, Johnny? I think that would be a perfect spot for the source of the river. A river of the highlands? Pah! Are you mad? Rivers are supposed to wind through valleys, not at the top of hills. Everybody knows that. Hold on, Bonanzo. It sounds like Lulu has a plan. Let's head up there and see what we can see. The last one there's a rotten egg. Where do these people get their energy? Very well. This way. Alright. You lead the way. Whee! Up you go, Lulu. Heavens above monsters. I see no monsters. So I assume we're gonna like make a waterfall with my infinite bucket of clean water. And then it pours down below. And we make a little valley. A valley of water. Alright. Whoa. Almost jumped off there. What's up? Where'd Lulu go? Ah! Get out of here! Alright. Is this the spot? What's going on here? We have to clear out the area? Jai! Make it nice and safe for the village people. Well, I kind of like the idea that we're going to be doing some terraforming and kind of sculpting the land the way we want it. Seems kind of like a neat thing. See, why is the quest over there? Is that Lulu? Okay, maybe I just gotta pour my bucket in. Maybe she just watches from a distance. Keep pouring. Is it working? Oh! It's trickling down. What, is it pouring off this side too? What's going all the way down there? Where does this lead? We're gonna make like freaking 3 rivers if we just keep pouring. It'll go all the way through there. All the way down here. It's gonna flood the whole world. Well, why is Lulu all the way back there? I don't understand that. She said something about... Here, let me make sure there's like not an enemy bugging her out. She said enemy. She was scared. What is she doing? There's nothing here. Now she's moving. Looks like we just bugged the game out for a sec. I needed to... Well, I already got the thing started without you. Hopefully, that doesn't cause any issues. She's quite the climber. Must have been tricky to get all these AI to work correctly. I'm very impressed by the AI in this game. And just the sheer amount of them. Well, what do you, make of the view, Johnny? Well, it's starting to fill up with water. It's cool. Do you see how the ground down below is just a different color? I believe that's an old riverbed. If we could create some kind of water source at the top of this cliff, we'd soon have the whole thing filled with water again. Hang on a minute there. Lulu, this is a blimmin' big river you're after, ain't it? Johnny's a builder, not a miracle worker. Well, for one, I think it's a wonderful idea. This goes far beyond making tasty recipes or beautiful buildings. You would have us remake the landscape itself. There's just one thing I haven't figured out. How in the world will we get the river's worth of water up here? Well, I've already figured that out. I have an endless bucket. Lulu does have some grand ideas. I think the two of us could really get along. She seems a bit worried about how to get all the water up here, but I know you got just the solution. That bottomless pot of yours should still be full of fresh Faraway water, and you have just to tip it over and pour it out. When it runs off the edge, it'll fill the whole riverbed. The whole riverbed, you say? I wonder if it'll just flow all the way down here. Well, there's only one way to find out. It kind of did. Go on, Johnny. Slosh some water on top of the cliff and see what happens. Just make sure it's nice, clean water, not dirty water. We don't want to have another furrow field on our hands. Yeah, imagine if I accidentally scooped up the dirty water on my way out. How would I get the clean water again? Well, what in the world just happened? I've never seen so much water poured out of a pot. I guess I skipped that part by already doing it. Look at that, the water's flowing right over the cliff and all the way down to the bottom. Da-da-da-da. It just ends. It's blimmin' beautiful waterfall. We're making nature. I think we gotta keep pouring. Goodness me, the water's everywhere. I'm soaked though. To my soaked through to my small clothes. But I don't care. One shot. Hearts. Yay. Wonderful. You've got the water flowing, Johnny. We have the source for our river now, but this is just the start. That magic pot of yours really has saved the day. With an exceedingly useful tool like that at our disposal, we'll have this river up running in no time. All we have to do now is fill up the rest of the riverbed. I'm going to inspect the bottom of the waterfall. Everyone follow me. Core! She just jumped off that sheer cliff face. She's up and mad, that one. But I think I like her. Hold up, Lulu. I'm right behind you. Well, I feel like I need to keep pouring, right? Let's see if it goes further. Oh! It just moved a few tiles. Well, nonetheless, I could just pour from down there. At least that'll prevent it from flowing too far out the other way. Which we really have no idea where that goes. It just ends back there. Okay. I wonder if I can sink all the way through. Yay! Better late than never. This river isn't going to make itself, you know. Lulu's so demanding. We need to fill this whole riverbed with water. The building begins in it. Again, huh? I'll set this one out. Building stuff isn't exactly my strong suit. You lot get to work on the rivers and meadows and woods and what have you. I'll stay on the lookout for monsters. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. It isn't just a river we're after. We've got to get our greenery game going too. We'll need Wrigley's help to purify the soil. Say, Brittany, why don't we three leave the river building to the others and take care of the fields and forests? Very well, you can handle the replanting Rosy Perry, Weirdy Beardy, and I will take charge of the river. Fine with me. I must admit, I am more than a little excited to be building scenery from scratch. You're part of the Team River too, Johnny. We'll show you where we want the river to pour, where we want you to pour the water. And be sure to fill every nook and cranny now. None of us want to be getting our feet wet, so pour away. Pour some water here, please. Oh, I see. So it only fills in a cubic area. Oh, but it spreads out. Look at that. Watch your feet. Look at her dancing. It's freaking great. Just to hear, eh? So are we gonna build our town over here? By the water? Whoa! You've actually built yourselves a river! Not bad. Not bad at all. Very good. In fact, we'll have these bleak and blasted plains transformed into a pastoral paradise in no time. While you two were away, I spent a great deal of time making plans for Lulutopia. Right down to the minutest of details. Minutest of details. I came to the conclusion that the whole host of wonderful water features was just what my subjects would wish for. What do you mean, your subjects? We're building an empire of evisceration here, remember? And you're our first subject. That's what he said in the first episode. Maybe if you ask Johnny nicely, he'll set aside some space for you in my kingdom. The dungeon. Simmer down, younglings. I'm the eldest here, so I get to decide what we do. What do we found Bonanza Land? Now there's nothing for you to fight about. Shut it, Fuzzface. This is between me and her. Bonanza Land, Lulutopia, freaking Avisserville. These people are crazy. You've made a wonderfully picturesque river, Johnny. When it comes down to making nature, you're a natural. A natural? Speaking of which, where did you come across that unusual pot? It's a long story. A gentleman called Pastor Al gave it to you. I would like to have met him. He sounds like a thoroughly fine fellow. You shall have to tell me about your adventures in Farfield as soon as things calm down a little. But that shall have to wait for the time being. Our work is far from finished. The river isn't nearly long enough to satisfy my standards. Next on the agenda is extending its reach by means of the Grand Lutopian Canal. So we're gonna have to do some digging. Get digging. It's time to begin construction of the Grand Lutopian Canal. We need to extend the river even further if we were to turn my vision into reality. But the old riverbed only goes this far. How are we supposed to make the river longer? Actually, it looks like the river did used to be longer. It's just been blocked by a bunch of soil and sand. It should be easy enough to smash through that soft stuff and open it up again. You're right. Well spotted, Malroth. Bahaha! It just so happens that I brought something from Farfield just for such an occasion. You bring a freaking tractor? This chest is filled with the sturdiest of construction materials. We could use them to shore up the banks as we clear a path for the river. You can leave the digging to us, Johnny. Why don't you and Wrigley get started on greenifying things up around here? Really? That's bark and floorboard. How's that gonna help you? They're literally gonna dig up this area. That's amazing. Get out of here. Alright. Let's go, Wrigley. Is the work on the river going swimmingly, isn't it? While the others are busy with that, you and me can do something about this stony soil. Hey, you guys. Thought you'd leave the rest of us, the Green Gang crew, out to the decision-making, did you? Don't think so, mate. Brittany and I rustled up a few helpful items to ensure the whole meadow-making process runs smoothly. I thought I was gonna straight vom when I stuck my hand in that pot to get the ingredients for those things. Seriously, though, it was nasty. Worm food, my favorite snack. Plunk one of them Louvre lamps on the ground and I'll gobble it up and turn the hard sand around it into soft soil while I'm at it. Me and Lily, Lil, she says that weird. Show you where to put them. Come on, squad, let's roll. All right. Boop. A meadow right here. It's an odd spot. Not where I would have put it. See, I thought this was supposed to be my island, and I gotta make the decisions. Why can't I choose to put the waterfall over there? But I guess it's more tutorial stuff, but I kind of want to be on my own land when all the tutorials are done, so I can, you know, just make all the decisions from the very get-go. But I'm sure this freaking map is huge, right? So while we do build up a village over here, there'll probably be, like, way crazier areas for us to do other stuff. Or maybe we get a different island in the future. Who knows? I really don't know how this is going to work. Alright. Pop another one down. Look at them taking away. Freaking love the NPCs. Alright, one more spot. Bravo! Bing. Only have 3. That's not, it's not a very big meadow. I guess it'll do for now. OMG, that's gorgeous. Seriously, like, totally sick fieldwork, Johnny. Oh yes, everything looks so much nicer now. Just imagine how much lovelier it'll be when the whole riverside is draped in greenery. Let's leave that up to Johnny, yeah? It's his island anyway. His meadow-making sensibilities are off the hook. You want to make 10 tiles worth of meadow for starters, right? This place is gonna look so sick when you're done. Oh, and if you're out of warm food, just make some more. Like, duh. Well, what did I need for worm food? I needed those grass seeds, and those came from those handy people. So, I can't make grass seeds. Yeah, I can't. I need the materials. I mean, do I have any left on me? Pumpkin seed? Okay, I have 32, but I need the manure. Oh. So I have plenty to make... I mean, I can make some. Not a whole lot. But in order to do that, I need a crafting table. And that's like way on the other side of the beach, right? I'm assuming we're supposed to wait for them to finish this work here, right? But she wants me to continue making a meadow as the part of the quest. Can I just make a... Yeah, I can't craft a table, can I? Because how do you craft something without a crafting table? I don't even think that's possible. Yeah, I don't know a way to do that. Or wait, do I have a crafting table on me? I should have taken one from Furrowfield. I don't even think you can craft a crafting table at a crafting table. You just have to have one. I guess we'll find out. We're just playing the waiting game now. And I hear enemies. What's with the music? Oh, Jeebus. Miss, miss, miss. What are they doing with all this wood here? Curious. You guys want me to start digging? Filling it all with wood. Now why would they want to lead it around this way? Can't we just break this down? I guess I should just help them. Let's go! I got the power slam. Pow! Hopefully I don't ruin anything that they're planning here. Pow! There you guys go. Should I just fill it with water? Now, she said there was like a pot that she got the poop from. What was she talking about? Well, should I go ahead and fill it with water? She's clear the path still. I mean, they're up to something with this wood. I kind of want to see what they do. But they're taking too long. Like, what's the point of all that wood? Floating block. Another floating block. Oh, I destroyed that floating block that was here. They're building the top and then the bottom. How do they even pull that off? I mean, I guess we just chill and wait for them. I guess I could start filling it up with water, but that might screw up their plans. What did he say? Give it your best shot? Well, let's see if this fills up the progress bar. %. Still at 30%. Well, whoa. Where'd this dirty water come from? What the heck? Uh-oh. Where'd the dirty water come from? Is like the sand spilling into the water, making it dirty? Is that like the reason they put the wood down? I need some blocks of bark. Oh, I think I might have bugged it out by taking some of their stuff. Where's that chest? Oh, I need it on my bar first. So I had this problem when I was working on that tree of life thingy. And was there any kind of wood that they were using? Let's put these floorboards in here. There we go. Yeah, I kind of messed with their design, didn't I? Well, at least if you put the materials back in, the AI knows how to fix it. Johnny! Okay. I knew we were waiting for something. Check it out! We dug the canal so the river could continue to a bit further. I kind of messed it up. I got ahead of them. I was swinging that hammer to and fro. I felt like I was becoming a builder myself. It was ever so invigorating. The canal is complete. But why is the dirty water there? Our waterway grows ever longer. Now we can build ourselves a glorious river fitting of Bonanza land. Stop it with your bonanzas. So, I wonder if I could scoop this water up. I did. Oh, not all of it. Seems like it just keeps making more. And now, we scoop some of this water up. We've changed our water type. Ooh, it gets dirty when it passes through there. Let's see what she has to say about this. The folk you ferried in from the faro field certainly aren't afraid to get their... the folk. Why did I say fork? God darn it. Aren't afraid to get their hands dirty. We'd never have created this canal without them. Bah! I, for one, keep my hands positively filthy, and I learned it all from Johnny. You're exactly the kind of people in Lulutopia needs. A few more subjects like you will make my kingdom and the envy of all my neighbors. Oh, can I be your agriculture minister? I'll grow enough fresh fruit and vegetables to make everyone's bellies burst. I wonder if we end up making like Lulutopia, but Bonanza Land and the other one as well. Like maybe we just make them all. How many times do we have to go through this, Lulu? The Empire is evisceration. If you... evisceration. Yeah. If you want something to eat, you should go back down to the beach and suck on seaweed. Yeah. I can't tell if them two are friends or enemies. It's like they love to aid each other. Let's put our differences aside for the time being. We need to make some more nature. We all have to work together if we want to turn this place into a pastoral paradise. So I think I gotta clean up the sand, because when water passes through sand, it gets dirty. Maybe that's why you want to put wooden blocks in around sand. That's probably what they're doing, was covering up the sand blocks. Maybe. That's an assumption. Or are you ready to continue work on the river? I want to make it into the biggest, bestest waterway ever. We'll show you where the water needs pouring, just like before. Feel free to slosh it around this time with the bottomless pot. Yep. Sloppy slurry on a stick. This water's gone all dirty. How'd that blimmin' happen? Well, that's just blimmin' great. Look at all this dirty water, Johnny. Seems we've got some spoiled soil thanks to thank for this. This stuff nearly ruined us back at Farfield, and now it's gone and showed up here too. Oh, it's the soil down between the sand. Unless we get rid of that spoiled soil, the water ain't never gonna get clean. Can you do me a big favor? Can you use that bottomless pot to scoop up this muddy water? It might be our only hope. Okay, well, I'll start with cleaning this up. Whoops. And this. That's blimmin' marvelous. That pot of yours really is something else. Now that the water's out that way, we can get back to fishing our river. Thanks, Johnny. Let's not. Thanks for clearing out that horrible muddy water. Well, I suppose it ain't horrible if you like muddy water, but if it's clean water you need, the dirty stuff, the dirty, the clean stuff, and then you'll be stuffed. You've done a good job scooping the muddy water, but as long as the spoiled stuff's still there, it'll lower the reaches, it'll stay soily forever. I can barely bear to look at this stuff. All the trouble it gave the back and forfield. We need to get that grotty grot gone. Please, Johnny, You've got to help. Use your hammer, smash that nasty muck into the kingdom come. Yep. Ah. Whoops. Get that hammer out. It's hammer time. I was really hoping to dive deep into this game today. I had a busy day. I had to go to the bank, do a bunch of errands, run around, and yeah, I've been doing a lot of talking today outside of the game, and my throat's really sore still. I think I did a lot of talking yesterday as well. Just got a sore throat this last couple days. Been playing this game. It's been tough, and I just got a scratchy throat. And I'm super tired, and I just want to keep playing. And every time I do something in this game, freaking an hour goes by. I'm already looking at the record. It's 45 minutes. I can't believe it. How fast time goes. Oh, I missed 2 blocks. I was wondering what was going on there. Kidding. You cleared up all that slimy, spoiled soil. Tis a weight off my shoulders, so it is. Alright. So whenever we see that soil, we just gotta dig around it. Oh. Thanks for dredging out that dirty old soil, Johnny. Now we can carry on making our river. If the worst should happen, the river goes all muddy again, and just scoop it all up with that bottomless pit of yours. The pot should be full of dirty water now. Don't go pouring it out again. We'll be back to square one. Just fill it up and with some clean water, and it's just good and new. Mind if I ask you a question? You're looking heck of a thin recently. You eating properly? I'm blimmin' famished myself, and don't tell this to no one, but I'm sick of vegetables. I want to eat something different. But enough talking. If Lulu saw me slacking off, she'd go blimmin' spare. We've got work to do. Dinner can wait till we're all done with this river. Scoop up some good stuff. And pouring time. Still says 30%. Is it like milestone based? Is it gonna just jump to 60? Jolly good showing, Johnny. At this rate, our river will be the envy of our neighbors, whoever, whosever they may be. Wonderful. We're not quite done. Unless there's like another spot we need to cut it to. Yes, the river looks so much bigger and better now. Impressive work, Johnny. Indeed. And yet it ends somewhat abrupt. Could it be not bigger and better still? Well, how about we clear some more of this dirt out of the way, then Johnny could go potty with the pot again. And what's more, we can make a path for the water, and there's the perfect place for a pretty pond. What a splendid idea, Rosie. Let's get started right away. We need to dig a path through this dirt over there so the river can run all the way through the pond. I'm ready and raring to go, Lulu. Let's get smashing. Woo! And those are really excited about those smashing soil. Well, when it comes to earth-shattering events, you can count on me. Bah! While you youngsters are busy here, there's a certain area nearby I'd like to inspect more closely. By the time I get back, I expect to see this river winding all the way down from the mountains to the Bonanza Land Basin. What's gotten into you, Perry? Everyone's jetting off left, right, and center, and you stood there like a statue. Not thinking of slacking off, are you? No, that ain't it. It's just the sound of that rumbling. I can't take it no more. Oh, Johnny, I can't take this rumbling and grumbling no more. I need something to eat. But I'm sick and tired of blam cabbages and bloomin' pumpkins. Ain't you got anything else? Oh, if you don't eat your greens. Oh, Harry Hermit. Oh, if you don't eat your greens, you'll never grow up big and strong, strong, strong. But if you have a hankering for more exotic food stuff, you're in luck. There's several small islands nearby that are simply packed with exciting ingredients. Many an explorer set sail for those shores in search of new materials, though the islands have been long since abandoned. Their secrets sleep there still. Johnny, why don't you and Malroth take a quick trip over to one of those explorer shores and see what you can find. I seem to remember those isles chock full of chickens once upon a time. If you bring one back, it might even lay you a few eggs. Chickens, eh? How about we're supposed to catch them all? How are we supposed to catch them? Well, whatever we can cross that road when we come across it. Speak to the old brown beard on the dock, and I'm sure he'll be happy to fare you out. Hear that, Perry? Hear that, Perry? Me and Johnny are off to explore these islands and fetch the fine feast for you. But if we get back to find you haven't helped Rosie Lulu at the river, I'll smash every last egg right in front of you and make you lick it off the dirt. Understood? Yes, Mr. Malroth, sir. The crippling cramps in me stomach aren't that bad, really. If you could bring us back a chicken, just one will do. I'll be ever so happy. There ain't no time to be wasting. Warp yourself to that dock and have brown-bailed fella take you to these foul-infested islands. Oh boy. Okay, so that's interesting. It's kind of got me thinking. That they're getting us to start making this area nice, and then they're sending us off. So we're going to go to a new island for, like, animals, to do the husbandry. Just like the first island we went to, and we learned all about farming, and we came back with farmers. So maybe we're going to go to this island and learn about husbandry and come back with all these different animals. And when we get back, maybe this place is, like, green and lush, and they finished the river, you know, and they've got the trees going. I don't know. That might be an assumption. But if we go off to these new islands, it could be, like, maybe we spend, like, 10 hours there like we did with Waterfalls, you know? Because I was saying at the beginning of this episode, I'm curious because why are we already in sandbox mode? I looked at Google, there was, like, 3 other places that we needed to go. And we're doing sandbox mode already, but we've only unlocked, like, 10% of the recipes this game has to offer. So maybe this is just, like, we continue to do these checkpoints. So maybe when I come back, this is a bloomin' wonderful area. I don't know. Either way, if we go get that done, come back, and it still looks the way it does, we know how to turn it into a beautiful place ourselves. But the NPCs do contribute quite a lot, and they start to get things done themselves. So that is quite cool indeed. Anyways, I need to do something about my throat here. Maybe get some food, get some lozenges or something. My throat is just really stiff today. Sore, but I want to play more. Depending on how my throat feels, I might just I'll see. I'll try to do another episode, and depending on how that goes, and I'll release it or I won't, and we'll just skip ahead to wherever I end up being then. Because I definitely want to continue playing this game tonight, but I don't know how much talking I can do. How sore my throat is getting. But I'll do my best. I want to try to document and record as much of this game as possible. There are going to be times where I feel like we need to speed things up a bit. I think this is a good episode to get things started because we're back at the Isle of Awakening, and we want to see how some of this is constructed. But a whole hour-long episode, and all we really did was make a river. That's it. We got some story, and we got to talk about with the characters a little bit, and but I feel like this process could have gone a lot faster. So we'll see. I want to definitely do a lot of the story stuff, like the campaign and the big major story plots on the recordings. But when it comes to just like hours and hours and hours of building stuff, if I decide to make a village, I'll either do a speed build recording where you can watch me build the whole village in like 10 minutes, just speed up like freaking 5 hours of building into, freaking 2000% speed. Or I'll just build it and show it to you guys, and I think that'd be a fun way to do it. But considering how big this game is and how long it's looking to be overall, I don't think we can record every aspect of it because we'll be looking at literally 3-4 months of episodes if I release one a day, which is absolutely insane. So I want to definitely get into the good stuff, and the end goal again for this channel, for this game on the channel, is to build stuff and show it off to you guys, and also show off other people's creations. So the whole story part is really just the beginning. I really only intended on doing like a let's try series, and I ended up getting through the whole act, and now here I am recording more. I just am compelled to continue playing, and I'm compelled to continue releasing them so you guys can see. But if I'm having like throat issues and stuff and I'm unable to talk, I don't want the game to just stop there. I want to continue making progress. So I'll do my best to continue trugging on, and you guys will see what you see in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye now.